What's up, people? It's Cowboy coming at you. I got something to say. Are y'all listening to me? Good afternoon, my YouTube cigar smoking family. How y'all doing this afternoon, man? It's Cowboy coming at you. I know I just did a video for y'all. I normally don't go back to back like that, but I figured I need to come get in on the top 10 list of cigars for 2020. This is something that I definitely wasn't gonna do. For me, that's a tough one. To try to go out of all of the cigars that we smoking and just pick out 10. It's tough to do, but I'm gonna do my best to give y'all my thoughts on my journey for 2020. Okay. So first of all, I want to say thank you to all of my over 400 subscribers that I have right now. When I started this journey on YouTube back in May, I came on because of this COVID-19 thing, man. I got bored. I was tired. You couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't do anything. So a buddy of mine was like, man, you need to go on and get your YouTube channel back going, man. Go talk to these people about these cigars. So that's what I did. And I'm glad I did because cigars have saved me for 2020, man. I was going crazy with this COVID-19 thing for a while. But I met some awesome people, man. I got 400 new friends. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to the Army. You all know who you are. I'm not going to name anybody. I don't want to miss anybody. But thank you guys for following me, man. And that's we go into 2021, man. Let's keep this train rolling. 2020 was a good year for cigar smokers, man. It was a tough year, but we got through it. So, with all that said, let Cowboy go ahead and give y'all my top cigars for 2020. So, starting off this list, man, what I'm going to do is give you guys a few honorable mentions first, okay? And then I'm going to give you my go-to cigars, and then we'll do a top 10. It was tough to do, but we did all right. So, honorable mention, first of all, we're going to go with the HVC Black Friday. That's the 5.5 by 46 Corona Gorda. Gets an honorable mention for 2020 from Cowboy. Wonderful cigar. Next on the honorable mention list is going to be the Macanudo Inspirado Green Label. Macanudo is back on the map in my opinion. I really enjoyed that cigar. It's a 6x50 Toro. Beautiful looking cigar. Great looking stick. Next on the honorable mention list is going to be probably my favorite cigar by Rocky Patel to this point. The Rocky Patel Decade. The Cameroon Torpedo. 6.5 by 52. Wonderful cigar. Next on the honorable mention list is going to be the Hot Cake La Guido number 4. The 4.5 by 52. Beautiful stick. Great tasting cigar. Any one of these cigars could have made top 10. It just depends on the time of day. But great cigar. And one that I don't have in front of me that I will have to get honorable mention to is the Crown Heads Juarez Shots 2 XX. Another great cigar for 2020 that gets an honorable mention. So, before we go on to what I found to be my top 10, I'm going to give you guys a couple of cigars that would make my top 10 any other day of the week. But these cigars that I'm giving you are cigars that I'm readily able to get my hands on, cigars that I keep in my humidor. These cigars that I'm about to show you, if I only had to smoke these cigars, if these were the only cigars available for me, I would be happy smoking these cigars on a daily basis. They could easily get into the top 10, but these are ones that I can get my hands on regardless. First on that list is going to be from a friend of mine, the Bowtie Copper Label. Now that we are readily able to get our hands on these and they're back in production again, I can keep these in my humidor. See, these cigars that I'm showing you right now are ones that are always in my humidor. I can go to them any day, every day of the week and smoke it and be happy. So the Bowtie Copper Label, the 6x54 Toro. I call this my any day, anytime list. Next on that list, the AJ Fernandez New World Cameroon. This is the Doble Robusto. Size is 5.5 by 54. I love this cigar, man. I love the cigar. I love Cameroon wrappers. It could also be in the top 10. Next on the list, that's always going to be on my team, no matter what. It's the Bolivar Cofradia, the 6x54 Toro, the Connecticut Broadleaf Maduro wrapper. Love this cigar. It's been a staple in my humidor for years. Could easily be in the top 10 as well. A go-to for me any time of the day, every day. And last on that list of go-to cigars is going to be another one that stays in my box. This is the El Rey del Mundo Robusto Larga, the 6x54 Toro. It comes wrapped in a white piece of paper there, as you can see. Also the Connecticut Broadleaf wrapper. This comes in a Sumatra, but the Connecticut Broadleaf is the one that I enjoy. Could also be in the top 10. But these are cigars that I can get my hands on regardless. Always in my humidor. If there's nothing else in my humidor, those 4 cigars are in my humidor. So, to round out that top 10 list, first on that top 10 list for Cowboy is going to be, which I don't have one in front of me, the Illusione Alt 10, the 5.5 by 52 Toro. That was one hell of a cigar. That came in at number 10 for me for 2020. Coming in at number 9 that I have in front of me, it's the Room 101 Death Bucket number 2, 6x52 Toro. Came to us through Provider Company. That's number 9 on the list, the Death Bucket number 2. Wonderful cigar. Coming in at number 8 on the list for 2020 would be the Aganorsa Supreme Leaf. From the Aganorsa factory, 6.5, no, that goes a 6x54 Toro. Wonderful, wonderful cigar. I'm glad I got my hands on a couple of boxes of these. Definitely one to have. Coming in at number 7 for 2020. Another bad stick. The HVC 500. This is the 5 7/8 by 52. I happen to have boxes of both sides of the HVC 500. Cannot beat this stick. Beautiful stick for me for 2020. Coming in at number 6 is going to be another Aganorsa stick. The Aganorsa Leaf Signature Selection 6.5 by 52 Belisco. One hell of a stick. Glad I got my hands on more of these, man. These cigars I'm showing you are the ones that once I smoked them, I had to go out and have more. So I'm lucky enough to have some of all of these except for the Alt 10. But we'll get that one too. Coming in at number 5 on the list, the Maestro del Tiempo 5205 6 3/8 by 42 Lonsdale. This was one hell of a cigar, man. Another one I had to chase down. Beautiful stick, great smoke, good cigar. Coming in at number 4 on the list is going to be another great cigar that Ron Real told me, man, you gotta get this cigar and check it out. So once I got it, I had to chase it down. This is the Dissonant Soapbox 5.5 by 52 Robusto. One hell of a stick. You cannot beat it. Beautiful, beautiful cigar. Really, really enjoyed that cigar. Coming in at number 3, a cigar that I've been waiting on to come out, that only comes out once a year. And I can't say enough about it. That's going to be the Arturo Fuente Anejo Shark, the number 77. That is a beautiful smoking cigar. This cigar does not perform well, but it smokes so good that the performance is not an issue for me. I love this cigar. Arturo Fuente Shark, number 77. Another wonderful stick this year, man, that just blew my mind, man. Coming in at number 2 for me, the Luciano, the Dreamer, the Lancero, the 7.5 by 38. If you guys saw my video on this cigar, man, I was blown away by this stick. I truly, truly enjoyed it. I don't know how anybody else felt about it. It doesn't matter. It's my opinion. It was my stick. I graded the way I want to. The Luciano the Dreamer coming in at number 2 for 2020 for Cowboy. And coming in at number 1. This is the one cigar, man, that just kept me up all night once I smoked it. Got these cigars that I've shown you in the top 10 are the ones that I just didn't forget about. The ones that made my mouth water. The ones that I just had to have again. But this particular cigar, which is so hard to come by, and I was lucky to get my hands on a few of them from a friend of mine. I'm still in search of them because they're so expensive. I say I would never spend $400 on a box of cigars, but if I found this cigar in the box, I'd have to buy it. Coming in at number 1 for Cowboy. Surprised me that I enjoyed this cigar as much as I did because of the size. This is the Cuban. The Cuban. El Mundo Dantes, the Mexican Exclusivo. 6.5 by 54 double Robusto. This cigar is the one cigar this year that I've smoked that really just blew my socks off. I truly, truly enjoyed this Cuban. I didn't have any issues with the draw, with the burn. I mean, ain't many Cubans that I've smoked this year that I truly, truly enjoyed. The H. Upman half Corona was very enjoyable. I had a Monte Cristo that was very enjoyable. They could have made the list, but definitely this would be my number 1 cigar for 2020. The Cuban Edmundo Dantes Mexican Exclusivo. Can't wait to smoke this again. I want to smoke it right now, but we're not going to do that. So, as best as I could, man, I tried to run that down to y'all as fast as I can. Didn't want to be before you guys too long, man. Before I get out of here, once again, I want to say thank you guys for such a great 2020, man. I truly, truly enjoyed myself with you guys. I plan on sticking around, man. Continue to give you guys some reviews. I'm not going to be one of them guys that come on every day. I do believe that you can give somebody too much of something. And I don't want you guys to get tired of me. So, a couple times a week, if I can pull it off, I'll come before you. Every now and then, maybe more. But I won't let you guys get tired of me. I look at my views and I notice that I get more views if I come on every now and then than I do if I come on every day. Because you can get tired of watching the same person do the exact same thing the same way every day. I understand that. So, this is Cowboy. Y'all enjoy your New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to you, man. And whatever you do, stay true, stay safe. I'll see y'all soon. That's my take on it. Peace.